vertical and horizontal penetration at economies of scale that we cannot even dream of. And therefore, that's why I'm using the term, the democratization of communication technology. Now, that story is done. Now we have to talk about volume. And how will volume come? Because this dabba has got limited volume, because then you get latency and other issues that come into play on this technology. So we've got to lay the broadband pipe now. Only Prime Minister Modi ji can conceive of at a national level, and Chandrababu Naidu ji at the state level. Amended Bharat Net is a $16.9 billion, 1,39,000 crores, public funded program of Government of India, which will take OFC broadband, OFC fiber and broadband to every single village of this country. No other country in the world has the courage to do what Prime Minister Narendra Modi has done. And BharatNet 1 and 2 were hugely successful. We've got 214,000 gram panchayats out of 256,000 gram panchayats in our country connected. But there have been changes in technology. So your GPON router has become an old router. Now you've got MPLS technology. Most of the villages in BharatNet 1 were connected on line format, linear topology. That means you have no redundancy. If you get cut one way, all the way down, everything is cut. Now we are converting it to ring topology, which means if you get cut from one side, you will still get a connectivity on the other side. In the meantime, what Pemasani Saab said, because I am learning Telugu also as I go along, MTTR, mean time to repair, right? We're trying to squeeze the gap on MTTR also. And therefore, this amended BharatNet program, we have 16 packages across the country. 8 states are still going on state-led model. But among all the areas, the one state that BharatNet 2, because BharatNet 2, unlike BharatNet 1, was run on a state-led model. And close to about 10,900 odd gram panchayats were connected. Today we have close to about 12,000 gram panchayats connected in Andhra Pradesh. Amended BharatNet will have another 480 gram panchayats that will be added on, so we'll go to 13,200 odd. We are converting close to about 1,600 gram panchayats from linear topology to ring topology from BharatNet 1 and BharatNet 2. And then we will provide on-demand connection to the balance 380,000 villages across the country, in every village in Andhra Pradesh also. Along with that, we have in place a strategy for first mile, middle mile and last mile. So wholesale and retail. And again, Pemasani ji talked about it, so I'm not going to repeat it. The fiberization of our towers, telecom towers, we've got almost 800,000 towers across our country, has only been 53%. So the backhaul of TSPs can be carried by this dark fiber. So on the wholesale front, we are looking at the TSPs. On the retail front, we are also looking at making sure that our ISPs, internet service providers, in bulk can take dark fiber and lease it out. And then we are also looking at our BharatNet Udyamis, which will be our entrepreneurs. Purane zamane mein, for example, like we had the PCO box, na? Jo PCO box ka operator hota tha. So similarly to that will be now my BNU, my BharatNet Udyami, who will provide the last mile connection from the Gram Panchayat directly into the village home. And he will get the OLT and the ONT and all of that, and we will give him also a capex subsidy to be able to provide that connectivity. So this is a very robust program. Why? Because in the 1,39,000 crores, close to about 48,000 crores is capex, but almost 45,000 crores